Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I'm Crash Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash scans with another top 6 video. Kind of. I'm actually doing one of those subscription videos. Remember not too long ago, and I mean not too long ago, like over a year ago, I talked about the best things and the worst things in Skylanders, and I decided to kind of branch out with that. We're not going to go negative. Don't worry, you're not going to see a negative version of this video. This is one that I wanted to actually talk about how great the character designs are in some of the games. Some of the actual figurines look amazing, and some of them are kind of meh, but there's some that stand out well above the rest. Imagine going into a store and you don't really know much about Skylanders, and then you see some of the Skylanders that's going to be on this list on the wall. That's immediately going to catch your attention. And then putting them into the game and playing with them, you're going to go, you know what? This is kind of cool. And that's how I feel about all of these ones. So today we're going to have a little discussion. So this isn't a top list. We're going to go through each game individually. But today we're going to discuss the best designed Skylanders in each game. That's a pretty good design, actually. So just like any of my videos, this is my personal list, meaning the characters that I think are better designed, or the best designed out of every one of them, might be different for you. There's 32 Skylanders in the original Spyro's Adventure, and you're not going to see me talk about Bash. Compared to the other ones here, he's kind of lackluster in look. He's still the best one, but when it comes to looks, there's a couple that are a little better. So you guys may disagree with me, which you think is the best design one, but you're more than welcome to leave your opinions in the comments below as long as you're respectful. We've talked about it so many times on the channel. This is going to be a little bit of a longer-ish one. I don't know, actually. Depends on how much I talk in the actual middle part here. That's going to be fun. But thank you so much for watching this, and let's get ready and hop right in to the best designed Skylander in Spyro's Adventure. Most of the Skylanders from Spyro's Adventure are pretty generic, like it's just a dragon, or a shark with pants, or an actual snow yeti. But that is until you see Double Trouble. The details alone on his giant mask are enough to draw you in, but taking a closer look at his staff and grass skirt show that they put a ton of care into the design of him. This is one Skylander that made me have promise to see how other Skylanders would look in the future. It wouldn't be long before I would have my other amazement moment when Flashwing was introduced. Taking a crystal and making a dragon out of it is a great idea and concept, but with Flashwing, it was executed perfectly. The design of all the crystals on her wings and tail have a see-through effect, even though it's a plastic figure, and the designs of her scales through the rest of her body are perfectly aligned. Although the giant figures were bigger, Flashwing overshadows them in details by a long shot. Now, basically half of the swappers could have taken this spot, but the fact that they made a shell of Junebug shine the exact way an actual Junebug does is something they haven't doubled since that fateful Skylander. There isn't a single person out there who isn't amazed the first time they took Junebug out of the package to see his back shine off every beam of light in the room. Heck, I bet it was an actual challenge to want to take him out of the package since no other Skylander looked like him, making him one of the most unique ones in the process. The Trapmasters have their Traptanian weapons, which makes them cool, but Echo has everything else. The seashell headphones are an amazing detail. She is music-based with her moveset and just her overall style, but the design of her scales are some of the coolest I've ever seen in any kind of figure, and her fins match her style perfectly. The studded collar and wristbands make her even cooler, just pushing her rock aesthetic to the moon. No wonder she's one of the most hard-to-find figures of all time. Taking a Skylander and basing him off the Day of the Dead festival, or Dia de los Muertos, as my Spanish viewers would say, sorry for butchering that, you can go watch Calfuyama if you don't want your language murdered, is a hard task to make it look perfect. But the Skylanders team nailed this one, even with the sombrero on his back and the perfect black slick suit he's wearing. Just take a minute and take a close look at all the detail his face paint has, and you'll be blown away. I really know the Skylanders dev put their heart and soul into Fiesta's design. Now, before you all say I only like Chain Reaction's design because of his chain beard, you're right, but you're also wrong, because you can't look at Chain Reaction and not think that is a super cool design look for a tech Skylander. The fact that his hair is actually changed is a very awesome attention to detail for this tech Skylander, and matches his overall aesthetic with the element on the nose. The wristbands and belt are just perfect touches to the overall design, and just ties it all together perfectly. Imagineers has some really cool looking Skylanders, but Chain Reaction stood out so far ahead of the rest to me. And that does it for my best designed Skylanders here in each Skylander game. I hope you guys agree with me, or at least see where I'm coming from when I talk about all the Skylanders. They're not just personal reasons. I absolutely love the designs of every one of these Skylanders I talked about. And honestly, every Skylander is very unique in their own way, so it's not like they look bad because I didn't put them on this list, okay? So if you disagree with me, you're more than welcome to leave your comments and opinion below saying, actually, Crash, I think this Skylander is a better design, and definitely give me a reason why. If you just say, oh, I think Roller Brawl looks great, that's not a reason. You gotta actually give me a reason. Just give me a reason, you know, that song. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. Come back next week or the week after, whenever I upload another video. I'm probably doing some weekly thing by the time you watch this video, so let's hope so. Hope I'm still around. Am I still around? If I didn't upload this, how would I still be around? See, I'm not the best designed SkyTuber. There's so many better than me. But thank you all so much for watching. Y'all mean the world to me. Don't ever forget it, and I will see you all in a future video. But as always, I bid you farewell.